I'm leaving that in.
Hi, boob tube.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla. Today I'm going to be doing another build your own palette inspired by a horror movie. Today we are doing the original Black Christmas from 1974. I thought this would be a really fun one to do because it is 5 days before Christmas, and this color story is kind of challenging because it's green, red, and black, but I thought it'd be fun for us to build a palette based on this cover. So if you want to see what I come up with and see the process, just keep on watching. Okay, so I hope you guys can see, because for the first time in forever, I'm actually filming in the middle of the day. I don't really get the opportunity to film. I got off work early today and I thought it would be fun to do a build your own palette. We're doing one of my all-time favorite Christmas horror movies. Thank you, Gizmo. Black Christmas from 1974. This is going to be a little bit of a challenging one for me, but I'm pretty excited. I have a lot of new eyeshadows for build your own palettes. I have some new Cleona shades. I just had these for iridescence before, but I got the Earth Vibrant bundle for Black Friday, so that's fun. I think there might be a shade or two in there. I'm thinking about doing a 15 pan palette. Have not done that in a while. And I bought the Beauty Bay Berries, Earthy, and Midnight palettes, the 42 pan palettes. So I have these. We got a casualty.
Why are you stealing my movies?
I'm not stealing it, I'm just borrowing it. Per usual, how I do it, I just like to start pulling out some shades. So I'm gonna start pulling out some shades and putting them over here and kind of just seeing what I come up with. Okay, so I got all of the potential eyeshadows kind of picked out. There is a lot. I really want to start swatching and comparing the shimmers. And here is our palette, so I'm just gonna keep it like that. So I mostly want to swatch first the iridescent shimmers. For sure, I know we're gonna have this black, definitely this dark green, and for sure this dark red. So I'm gonna keep those. Oh, my little magnet's coming off. This is from the Beauty Bay Earthy palette. This is from ColourPop Roarstruck, and this is from the Bella Beauté Bar Recently De-Influenced palette. Okay, so I pulled 4 iridescent shades. This is from the Unearthly Cosmetics Sleepover palette. It's just like a golden yellow shimmer, like a white base or translucent base. Golden yellow. I thought that might be a good possibility. The next one I pulled is Celine from Terra Moons, which is more of like a greeny base. It has more of a green sheen. I don't know if you can tell. And we have Europa, which is, I believe it's pink. This is the one I'm most unsure about. But it kind of has a yellow tint to it. And then we have Viral from the byop bar, recently de-influenced, which I believe I'm gonna pick this one because it's so pretty and I love the way it looks. I'm thinking these two and then this one. This will be much easier to swatch for me. Okay, I'm gonna show all the shimmers that I pulled, which is kind of a lot, or some of the more transitional mattes. So obviously I'm not gonna be using all of these. And like, I'm gonna start with this Terra Moon's Terra Borealis. I'm not sure if it'll be too purpley blue based. I was hoping for more of like a greeny red, which it kind of looks like that, like a rusty greeny red. I kind of like that actually. And then I pulled, this is Bronze Fountain from Cleona. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be too not, I don't know, for some reason I thought in the pan it'd be more peachy, but it's actually really pretty. I'm liking this so far. And then I pulled this shade from the byop bar recently, de-influenced palette too, which is like your classic red to green to yellow type of multi-chrome. Okay, you're chewing on a box. I just love looking at the finger swatches. They're so pretty. I bought this as a dupe for Solstice from Urban Decay, but yeah, I'm kind of liking those. Honestly, those are kind of nice, even all of them. But does it scream Black Christmas? This one kind of does, so I'm gonna put this one in here. And then I want to look at the rest of these shimmers that I pulled. This one I think I'm not gonna use. I think it's just a little too dark. And then this one I think is just a little too minty. Let's see. Yeah, that's just a little too mint for what I'm going for. I also pulled this like reddish, just like red and orange shade, which I thought would be kind of cool. Oh my gosh, it's so pigmented. This is also from the byop bar recently, the Influence palette. I think I might want to keep that one. That's fun. That's very fun. I like that. Okay, let's look at these grains and then maybe we'll decide on another warm tone shimmer. This is going to be a 15 pan palette, so I do have room for quite a few shades. This is Thrills and Chills from the Wicked Widow Beauty Graveyard Smash. It's really pretty, really reflective. I really love this shade. It's one of my favorites from the palette. I just think it might be a little too blue toned, which is why I pulled a couple other shades to compare to. This is Iron Gate from Cleona. This is from the Earth Vibrant collection. Which, oh my gosh, absolutely beautiful. I just can't tell if it goes purple, which I think it might go a little purple, but it's more deep and warm. And then we have Estate from Cleona. Which is, oof. Oh, I think Estate might be, because when you compare this one to these two, it's definitely a lot more blue toned. I think I like Estate, but I really want a nice green shimmer. And then the last one I pulled is, I believe this is Ray from Beauty Bay. It's like a light champagne with a green flip, and I think I want to include this one as a nice light shimmer to kind of go with those yellows. Yeah, I just really love eyeshadow. I'm kind of leaning towards the Estate and Iron Gate, but I'm not sure which one. I'm uncertain. There's a lot of red, so maybe Iron Gate would do better in this. Okay, I have some more mattes, and we'll end up swatching probably all the shimmers together anyways. So I do want to include these yellows because I think that this goes so good with this like middle part of the palette. Like, it's very desaturated, almost yellow, but not quite. But so like I feel like a mustard is really nice. And then I have these two that I pulled for like a nice desaturated green. This one, I'm afraid it's gonna be too blue. It's from the Wicked Widow Graveyard Smash palette, and then I have this one from the Beauty Bay, which is a little more kind of the color that I'm thinking of using. Yeah, this one looks almost slate, like a slate blue, green, blue, gray. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, I have room for 2 more shades, so I'm a little torn if I want a bright red or like a midi deeper red. So I have this, it's so bright. And then I have this one, which is kind of a little deeper than that. And then I have the one that's in here, which is deeper than that. I don't think I need all 3, but when I'm looking at it, I think this one might be a little too purpley burgundy toned compared to these two. So maybe I could just keep those. And then I'm kind of thinking about putting this other green in here. That. Oh, that's really nice, actually. So maybe I could just move this up. Put that there. Because I really feel like this dark green is needed. Yeah, and this like really muted one is really nice. With that green. And then maybe I don't need both yellows. Maybe this one's better. And then maybe I can find something else to put here. Or maybe I don't need this shimmer. I wonder if that takes away from the palette. I'm trying to think of like another color to put with this, like a lighter, I don't know if I have like a lighter green shimmer that isn't too mint is the problem. Let's look. Again, in the leaves is like little light yellow, and I think that would be so cool. I mean, I like it, but I'm like, it's the first go around. I'm unsure about this shade. I'm like, let me throw something else in there that might look better. Maybe. I want to swatch the shimmers that I pulled to see how they look. We're going to start with this one on the top. We'll start with, I believe this one's called Bronze Fountain. This one from the byop bar. Which is pretty cool. And then I think I kind of like it better with that. Truly. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna ponder on it for a little bit and see how I feel. When I look at it, the more and more I feel like it looks like the cover, and I think I like it. I think this is the palette. Honestly, wow, this was, I kind of had thought about this for a couple days, to be honest. I didn't know exactly what shades I wanted to use, but I was pretty passionate about the idea that I had. So I'm not surprised it didn't take me very long to come up with a cover or to come up with a palette for it, but this is how you make a Christmas color story wearable. Yeah, I think it's really cute. I really like it. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Merry Christmas.